Hello guys, Molly here. I was going to go live in our multi-consultant event, but for some reason there was not an option to do that. So I thought I would just make a quick video instead and show you some of the products that we've been talking about. I've had some questions about application and I've had some questions about the gel lamp and the heater, so I just thought I would just show them all to you. So first up, I'm going to show you, and I'm going to turn this a little bit so you can see it. I'm going to show you our mini heater. I love our mini heater. You can use a blow dryer to apply nail wraps, but the mini heater works so much better. It has a more concentrated heat and it's just more consistent. And it also gives you a free hand. So if you're thinking about trying our regular wraps, I would highly recommend adding this. So I've had some questions about the differences between the Skinnies and the regular wraps. So I just wanted to show you an example of those so you can see them. So here is a full sheet of wraps. This is a super cute little Easter, see if I can hold it so you can see it without the glare, cute little Easter egg sheet of wraps here. So when you have the full sheet of wraps, you have 18 wraps. You can see that they are long. So you can use one wrap for both fingers. So I would use this side for one pinky and then this side for the other pinky. I have pretty small nails, so if I was super resourceful, I can even cut and use the middle for another wrap. I can get 3 manicures by being resourceful from one sheet. You just have to be willing to cut a little bit. For the most part, I don't have to trim mine. It lines up pretty well. So I use the smallest one for my pinky. I use the 3rd one for my ring finger. I use the 4th one for my middle finger. I use the 2nd one here for my index finger and the 5th one for my thumb. So I get a lot from one sheet. It's such a great value. Then we have our Skinnies, and the Skinny packages are so cute. I just had to show you the package because the packaging is so cute. And it comes with instructions and even a little file that is designed specifically for the Skinnies. So a Skinny sheet also has, oh, sorry for the glare, try to get so weird when you're doing this backwards with the camera. This is Low Tide, which is one of the designs Kaylee got. So super cute. I love the color. It also has 18 wraps, but they're not double-sided. They're a little bit shorter. So you'll get 1 to 2 manicures per sheet if you're willing to do some cutting. And they're a little thinner, so they don't need any heat to put on. So yeah, it would be fun. I would encourage you even to try one of each like Kaylee did and see which one works better for you in your lifestyle. So now I'm gonna put one of each on so you can see. I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna point the camera down here. Sorry, I'm in my basement. I'm hiding from my kids, so it's a little dark down here. All right, so first I'm going to do a regular wrap. This is called Bellini. It's one of our most popular wraps. It's so cute. It's like little sparkly champagne bubbles. And I'm just gonna put this on my ring finger here, and it looks so great with this gel. I'm wearing, let me grab this for you. I am wearing High Ruler gel. I just put it on last night. I am in love. I love it. Our gel is so amazing. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my nails have already been prepped because of the gel. So let me just back up a little bit. Normally when I'm going to do an application, so I would wash my hands and then I would use the cuticle remover pen, which you just brush around the cuticle and that softens the cuticle. I will then use an orange stick or a metal spoon pusher and push that cuticle back. The cuticle remover is amazing. If you have trouble with nail product coming off at the bottom, it's often because you have invisible cuticle. So I would do that. And if you have ridge nails, you could then buff. After that, so since I've already done the other prep, because I did it last night, I used the cuticle remover and then I pushed my cuticles back. Now I'm just going to use this nail prep cleanser. This is basically a diluted alcohol solution. It's a little bit less harsh than just using straight alcohol. So you could also use rubbing alcohol. We have, let me see if I can find one to show you. We have some little nail prep wipes. You can use little alcohol wipes like you would get at the drugstore. You can use white vinegar. Just want to make sure that your nail is nice and clean and dry. So I'm going to be applying a wrap and a skinny to my ring fingers. So I'm just going to clean those off just to make sure they're nice and clean and dry. Yes, you can apply wraps and skinnies over gel. If I would decide to take the wrap off before I want to take my gel off, I would just use coconut oil or lemon oil, something that won't damage my gel, but will help me just to be able to gently peel the wrap off the gel. So, all right, so first I'm gonna do the regular wrap. And I would use one again for both sides, but I'm just gonna use one side because I'm gonna use the skinny on the other side. All right, so I'm gonna turn it this way now so you can see the heater, handy dandy heater here. It's so quiet. All right, so I'm just gonna put the wrap in front for just a couple seconds, that's all. And now I'm just gonna lay it on to the gel, okay? Okay, smooth the sides. You want the wrap to be a little bit smaller than your nail. You don't want the wrap to touch the cuticle or the skin because then, you know, any oil on your skin will get under the wrap and it just won't last as long. So if you want to get that full 2 weeks with your wrap, you really want to be careful with the sizing. Now I'm just going to put a little bit more heat on it there. I have a, whoops, purple pusher here, kind of smooth it down. I'm going to get a file and just file straight down to get that excess off. Super easy. You want to file down and not up. If you file up, you might push the tip off while it's still cooling. All right, see if you can see that there. Super easy. Hope you can see that okay. All right, so there's that. Now I'm gonna shut the heater off and show you the skinny. Okay, this is one of my favorite skinny designs. It's one of our new ones from the organic collection. I already did a full mani with it, so you can see there's a bunch missing, but it's so cute. Has little spring flowers, so if you're like me, you need a little green in your life right now. This time of year always gets me. All right, so I'm going to, has a little tab. You can see it has a little tab on the top. I hope you, I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, there's a little tab on the top and I'm gonna pull the wrap off from that little tab. You, when you're doing skinnies, make sure you hold the tab at the top. When you're doing regular wraps, make sure you remove the wrap with an orange stick or another tool. You don't wanna handle the back of the wrap because then, you know, you'll get oils back there. All right. So here's my little skinny. I'm just gonna stick that on here. You smooth down the middle, smooth down the sides. Again, the skinnies don't require heat. Some people like to use a little heat on them. If you have curvier nails, you might want a little heat just to soften the skinny, but most people don't use heat on skinnies. You can see there, super cute. And you also notice I didn't have to cut them on the sides. Most people don't have to cut wraps. So if that is something you're concerned about, most people don't have to trim theirs down. The sizing is so user-friendly. All right, so there's that. You can see it's already done. I'm gonna get my little tiny file. It's a little bit softer grain than, so the ones I use for wraps are harder grained files since the regular wraps are thicker. So here is so easy. All right. And I'll be sending some skinnies for several of you to try out that were in my bingo. So there's the skinny and there's the regular wrap. So that's all there is to it. Now you're good to go, no drying. So super easy. I can do a full manicure. If I'm doing wraps or skinnies, I can do a full manicure in 15 or 20 minutes. So they're super fast. All right, so now I've had a few people ask about the gel lamps. So I'm gonna show you the 2 different lamps we have. I'm gonna unplug it here so you can see. So this is our original lamp. This is our True Shine lamp. You can get it in the True Shine bundle. This is the one that comes in the full gel kit. You can also buy it a la carte. And this is a great lamp. It's self-timed, so you just push this button, it'll shut off when it's done. This lamp is LED only. With this one, since it's a little smaller and because it has a rectangular shape, you will cure 4 fingers at a time, okay? And then you cure thumbs, okay? And you'll do, you'll do your base coat, cure, you'll do your color coat, cure. I usually do 2 color coats, curing between, and then your top coat and cure. Okay, so that's with the smaller lamp. Great lamp. It was our first gel lamp, and the one that I used for a long time. So it's a great lamp. The downside is it does take a little bit longer since you have to do the 4 and the 4 and the thumbs. So then we have this bigger lamp, which is specifically for another product called Color Cure that is right now being tested and reformulated, but it also works with our gel. This lamp is amazing. It has a dome, and it's also, let me show you, I'm gonna plug this in too so you can see. This one comes on by itself, like that, okay? Has a couple different settings on the top, so you can use it with gel. You use the 60-second setting. But since this one is dome shaped, you can stick your whole hand in there at the same time. And like when I'm doing my girls, I can stick both their hands in at the same time. And I am not, some people are really good at doing this, but you can stick your whole hand in there and it cures evenly. I have seen people, you just have to kind of lace them, but you could do both your hands at the same time too if you're really coordinated like that. This one's also really great. You can use both of these for pedicures. I can stick my whole foot in this one. This one is really cool because the bottom also comes off, so you could just stick it over your foot. And yeah, so this lamp is sold individually. So here's the 2 lamps, both great value. If you're interested in either, I would totally also recommend signing up for Style VIP because you would get a significant discount. So if you have any other questions about our gel, please let me know. I would love to chat with you more about it. I guess in closing, just a couple tips on the gel. You want to do really thin coats and you want to cap the tips. And if you do both of those things, you will get a really long lasting home gel. 8-free, no chemicals. My nails grow so strong and healthy with our gel stuff because I'm not putting chemicals on them that's killing them. And also removal. So for removing wraps, I love our nail wrap and lacquer remover. It's non-acetone. If you can't get this right now, or just want to use what you have, totally fine. I would just recommend whatever you do to please use non-acetone because acetone is so drying. And when people start to see damage, it's because they're dehydrating their nails. It doesn't matter, what even with lacquer, your nails will get dehydrated if you're not taking care of them. So acetone is just very drying. When I'm going to remove wraps, I'll pour a little bit of this into a small, dish, like a medicine cup or a shot glass. I'll just stick my fingers in there. The adhesive will soften, and then I'll just work it off from the side. With gel, I use the remover packets. These come in a box of 50. And I'll just soak my gel for 20 minutes and then it'll practically just fall right off. So, put on a show. I'll often be multitasking, while my gel is soaking. I've gotten good at typing and stuff, even with these packets on there. You can also make your own packets with, remover. Either, you can use our nail wrap and lacquer remover or a non-acetone remover, cotton balls. Soak cotton balls. So I would soak cotton ball, put it on my nail, wrap foil around it, and you can make your own. You just always want to make sure that you remove things carefully and properly because that's when, you'll have damage. So no, our gel and wraps won't damage your nails. But if you remove them, just pick at them and pull them off, you could have some damage. So just be careful to remove carefully and you won't have any problems. So I hope that this video answered some questions, and I look forward to hearing your feedback. And thanks for taking a listen.